can I let you in on a secret? Actually, two secrets. The first one is I didn't know if I had what it took to actually write a book. Now, even though many people had encouraged me to for years to share my testimony of going from 265 pounds to reaching my goal weight of 165 pounds, I just didn't know if I had what it took. It could have been my experience in college where I had some professors who were very frank with me about my writing abilities. Maybe it was that. And then when I finally did summon up the courage to write the book, I was so excited because initial feedback that I had received was so positive. I just knew that book was going to make a huge difference in the lives of people. And it did. It's just that the number of people was much less than I expected. I spent so much time writing the book that I never even gave it a thought as to how I would ensure that my book got in the hands of those that needed it. So after the initial boom in sales from family and friends and the few events that I did, it's crickets. I was devastated. I had no idea how important marketing and promotions were. I share these things with you because I want you to know that while things, through God's grace, have improved over the years, that was 8 years ago, it hasn't always been an easy journey. I've been blessed to do a lot of things right. I eventually rebounded from the slow book sales. I was able to build not just a business, but a brand. I was able to start a coaching business around weight loss and fitness, and then eventually move in 2018 into helping others write their book. I've been able to coach many people through that process, and then last year to help people expand their audience and get their message in front of more people, and moved into the podcasting space. And through God's grace, once again, my podcast hit top 100, and so have those of my clients. But as I've shared, I've done a lot of things wrong. Even before the book, I lost 15 grand in a failed business idea. I have lost thousands of dollars as I have pursued different initiatives to help grow the business. And then most recently, despite my best efforts, I had to close the fitness division of our company. It was a very, very difficult decision to make. But here's what I've learned in my 8+ years of business. The key is being able to rely on God when we experience failure. There's no way around it. It's going to happen in our lives. Whenever I try to rely on myself and push myself to overcome failure without leaning into His strength, I found myself spinning and cycling. But when I learned to invite God into the process, everything changed. And over the years, I've grown closer and closer to Him. And this year I'm pleased, even as I am in the process of failing forward, to share with you some spiritual disciplines that I've learned that have helped me to be able to weather success and become the resilient CEO that I am today. So I hope that you'll join me for this 3-day journey where we're going to take our hopes and our dreams that have been dashed, the questions, even some of the anger that we may experience. We're going to take that to God. We're going to allow Him to take us through the healing process. And then through His grace, we together will find the courage to move forward and begin again.